day, good day, good day. Come on, Dix. Man, oh man, what a day. I don't know if I'll be seeing a whole lot of chat. I am driving right now. Driving myself crazy over you. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the shit show. Hope everybody's doing well today. I know some of you guys will be joining up in a little bit on the road. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, it is early today. Hello. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I am on the road. So if I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the chat, well, that's because I'm driving. I have to pay attention to the traffic so I don't get, pulled over or something like that. But yeah, on the road today. Just got a bunch of stuff out of town that needs to be taken care of. So I'm going to have a good morning. Good morning. I can't really see who's talking, but good morning, everybody. Cruise control, so I'm not getting a ticket for speeding. That would really suck. Oh yeah, good morning. It is, what is today? Saturday? Sunday? Today's Sunday, isn't it? It's gonna be a glorious day. Yeah, I'm on the road. Morning, how you doing? So yeah, I'm gonna be on the road for a few hours. You guys are welcome to hang out. Hey, hang out as much as you want. I'm off to places unknown, somewhere warmer. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I've been. So I'll probably, hopefully, no guarantees. I'll try to do maybe a little stream later tonight. We'll see. No guarantees on that because I don't know what my connection's going to be like once I get where I'm going. But I'll try to keep you guys updated. Hopefully, over the next week, I should be able to another adventure. Yeah, this is another adventure. I guarantee it. I've got some work to do, like actual work kind of stuff. Not in my regular realm of work, but doing some refinishing. Got a house that's getting lifted. And I'm expecting there's going to be some drywall cracking and all that kind of stuff. So I've got to go and sort of oversee a lift of a house and then do any sort of patches that need to be done. How does the audio sound? Does it sound okay or does it sound funky? Can't really tell. I'm hoping it sounds okay. Might be really loud or something like that. I don't know. May have to change microphones. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Yeah, hopefully the sound is good. Hopefully. It's fine? Good. But yeah, I've got, hoping that all I've got to do is get a little bit of patching over the next, several hours. Excellent, guys. So that's gonna happen. Tomorrow? It's a little bit of a drive. Once I get there, then all I have to do is just oversee the lift of the house. It's got about a 4-inch sag in it in the main part of it. once that gets lifted back up, then all I have to do is make sure whatever sheetrock got cracked gets patched back up. Got, paint, possibly, I don't know. And then I'll come back in about 4 to 6 weeks and fix any extra cracks that may have appeared. May let it settle for a couple of days. How old is the house? Let's see. It was built in the 50s, something like that. So a few years old. Yeah, it's got I think they did a remodel sometime in the 70s. I think that's right. But yeah, the house was built in the 50s. Wow. Yeah, it's and I've got to go make sure that I can go get a termite bonded, and yeah, I mean, I'm not doing the lift. I'm paying somebody else to do the lift. So I don't have the tools nor the skill to do it right. I'm just going to be fixing the mess ups. Hopefully there's no mess ups. Hopefully it's fine. That's the plan. Yeah, it's thinking that by Tuesday, 1784. Well, it's 7. Wow. Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna see a whole lot of those in Georgia, than or South Carolina, or North Carolina. I mean, the South, you'll see a few, but most of them are pretty new builds unless you get out in the nowheres. I remember looking at a house in, where in hell was it? It was in, like outside of Athens. It was built in the 1600s, 1700s maybe. It's been a while, but it was in pretty rough shape. I mean, it would have required way too much work to get done. The dogs won last night. That was pretty good. I was working on some stuff and listening to the game, and yeah, it was a pretty good game. Weren't sure. Are you? I didn't get that, but I am something. I am driving, but as you can tell, yeah, all I can see is short, low phrases. And then I may not catch them anyway because I'm half stupid. Well, not completely half stupid, but pretty well half stupid. I had to stop off and get some gas, and you know how it goes. Make sure I've got a full tank for where I'm going. Got a plan to, like I said, maybe do a stream tonight. We'll see. I was looking at that, and I was like, I don't know how good my connection's going to be, if I'm going to be able to set up in time. We'll see. And how are you guys doing this morning? Some people, I guess, it's afternoon if you're on the other side of the ocean. Thinking that, crazy. listening to listen a little bit of Tug last night. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. I hadn't. I'm hoping he doesn't get too mad about the video. I think. Hell, I may. I think. What the Hales is yeah. Today's Sunday, so they'll be doing a stream tonight. Doug usually does one on Sundays before that. Sounded like he had a busy day. I didn't get to see all of what he was doing last night. Sounded like he was just giving a bunch of catch up. Oh, okay. Houses were built in France. Yeah. I mean, houses in France tend to be pretty damn solid. Except there's a few problems with the houses that were built and are really old like that. Is getting Wi-Fi in there. That's always fun because you've either got to drill through the rock, because if the house was built with rock, then you got to either go through the rock or rewire things to go across the top and around. And woo, that's always going to be fun because you'll lose all kinds of Wi-Fi signals. All kinds of Wi-Fi signals. That looks like okay. Ask me how I know. Lots of road construction around here. Oh, they're building a new bridge. Probably to connect to that. Yeah, the leaves have started to change on some of the stuff. It looks like we've got some leaves in on the hickories. It looks like those started changing. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. I think that's I have my favorites. The bug, deal with electricity and all that kind of crap. I guess. I mean, if you're doing Cat 5, ooh, buddy. Well, Cat 6 now, I guess. If you're wanting like fast, you would just use Cat 6. But luckily, the place where I'm going, I don't have to worry about all of that. Little shack. But it's a pretty awesome little shack. See, I don't want to let people know where I am because then they'll come stalking and stuff like that. We got some stalkers out there. You know there are. That's why I don't usually tell people where I'm going to be until I'm there. We have road construction reason. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know that there's road construction happening. It's just not right here. Got during the summer, you keep yeah. I mean, oh wow, don't sit here. That'll get you a taste. Some guy just flew past me doing about 110. Welcome to Atlanta. Crazy people, man. Welcome to Atlanta. Yep, I need to take this road right here. yeah, that guy's just crossed over 5 lanes. Yeah, they're crazy here. But I suspect it'll get busier. Still haven't gotten past like Eagles Pass where it gets really busy. That's where it gets super crazy. All the crazy adds up in one place. My wife thinks there's an old burial ground there or something. She's like, there's no reason for traffic to be stopping. Yet it stops. Temperature is more than 40. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a little chilly today. I mean, I'm wearing long sleeves just to make sure that I don't get sick. I don't want to get sick. Good morning. Let's go. Yes, sirree. Here we go. Love watching people that have no shocks whenever they hit the bump. It just looks like a mess. All right, there we go. Nice back, easy again. Yeah, I usually don't talk whenever I'm switching lanes like that because then I would get myself in all kinds of trouble. Probably say something really bad, like boo. God, yeah. I mean, right now it's 65, 60 out. So it's pretty warm right now. I'm just going to warmer weather. State Fair. What is the sign? It says September to October, and the sign is still up. The state, I guess, the State Fair is over. Yeah, we should be gonna have a nice easy drive today. I'm thinking that we'll probably see some more filings come out over the next 2 weeks. Yeah, the next couple of weeks we'll probably get a pretty good amount of filings that come in, and then over the next, I would say probably 2 months, up until after December, it's going to get pretty lit because it looks like the little anti-hails ecosystem there, they're starting to torch each other pretty bad. Been watching them like oh my gosh, yeah, we can't even begin to grasp the depth of how far some of that's gone. It's gone pretty crazy. Been seeing some of the some of the posts that Lynette did, man, showing the receipts. I haven't even been able to dig into those yet. But I did. Oh yeah, that's a Christmas present Open early, ecosystem torn apart. Yeah, yeah, that would be an early Christmas present. I mean, they are eating themselves up right now. Don't know if it's going to get much better for them. And it looks like the bankruptcy may still be moving forward. I did see that there was a certificate filing, but I don't know where that. I haven't been able to look it over to see if that's all that needs to be done. I mean, it shows that they've contacted everybody, they've certified everybody, but I don't know if it's all done or not. I mean, if they paid all their fees, if they conferred with counsel. I'm assuming that there's going to be a meeting of creditors, but I guess the court will look it over and we'll know sometime next week when that meeting of creditors, if it's going on. Jeremy might be able to expound on that a little bit more, but it looks like J-Hip J-Hip reached out, contacted what's his name, Bubbles. They're going to meet and confer, I guess. That's what their goal is. Have some sort of meet and confer. I don't know. I mean, I'm out of that stuff. I figure give the low-hanging fruit to J-Hip to deal with if he so wants to. I can't stand the voice. My voice? Oh, well, that's fine. Well, you can't stand J-Hip's voice? J-Hip's good people. He's funny, I'll tell you that. Listening to his thing is even worse. It's pretty bad. Low-hanging power. Exactly. Like having communication with Bubbles is completely just it's asinine, and I'm like over. It's like just a constant stream of idiot stuff. Yeah. I know that the Grangers will probably, and we won't know until probably next week what all the settlement stuff is going to be on that, what the court is requiring. But that puts another nail in the coffin for the creditors, what I can tell. I mean, Bubbles is just racking up the bills on her. And it's gonna get much worse. See, every time he screws up, every time that Bubbles screws up, it's costing Lynette money. So that's always fun. Like, way to go, stupid. Costing her more money. Like, why? Why would you do that to her? For someone that supposedly cares about his client so much, way to go. Contacting a judge ex parte. Ooh. But of course, he always thinks he's in the right. Yeah. See how that works out for you. Damn. Hope the express lane will be open, but it's closed. Yes, I'm going the wrong direction for the express lane. Damn. That would have been nice. 95. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I'm about to hit that spot where traffic gets stupid crazy. And I think my wife said, I think there's an old Indian burial ground here. Yeah, see, all the traffic is going the opposite direction. It happens to be all the time. Stuck behind fools. Yeah, I guess there's a plan. I haven't figured out what Bubble's overall plan is, except for trying to, take down Jeremy Hill's YouTube empire. What the hell? Yeah, YouTube empire. It's like what he uses for advertising actual business. If he can make a little bit of money off of it, awesome. Good morning from I couldn't really see what that said, but good morning wherever you are. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Assuming that he still hasn't figured out how to act properly in court, because if he had, he probably would have not left Lynette just hanging there. I guess he couldn't stand the heat. Knew that he was about to get sanctioned, so he felt, oh, if I leave, then I won't get sanctioned. Well, we'll see. See, the judge ain't done with him yet. He's a boilerplate ex-lawyer. I mean, he still licensed to practice law. 2 states. Yeah, I mean, that judge gets a hold of it. Most likely he'll refer that off to state of Florida for a UPL, or is that ULP? Unlicensed practice, or unlicensed practice of a lawyer, something like that. Yeah. Which the judge can do. That's a what, class? It's a class 6 felony. I know it's like up to 5 years in prison, $5,000 fine, 5 years probation. So I mean, and that's something that he did on his own. If the judge finds him guilty of it, they can bring charges against him for, I think it's up to 3 years, something like that. That's pretty bad. But, that's what you get for screwing around and doing that kind of stuff. Florida don't really play with that kind of crap too much. We'll see, if that does happen, how Connecticut, how Massachusetts is going to feel about an attorney playing those kind of games. I mean, they might not be too appreciative of shining shade on their state. But that's a big if. That's a big if he gets anything. Has been doing things the right way all the time. But it's all Jeremy's fault. Yeah, good on that. way to take responsibility for your own actions. Right. It'd be really cool if chat would do like read to me, and then I would know what chat was saying whenever they're talking, because I can't see chat. I have no idea. You're driving too? Cool. Yeah, see, and the chat shows up so small that I can never really see what you guys are saying. It does pop up on here, but not very much. Well, hell, I got 70, 80 wonderful people in here. You could always hit that, I think it's a thumbs up, but yeah, communicate. If you don't communicate, you never know what's going to happen with the chat stuff. Because it only looks like there's 78. There could be more, but I think Tug found that out also. If people weren't interacting, that the number counts went down on it. Doing laundry, exciting. Yeah. I'll probably have to do some laundry midweek because I'll be all nasty, dirty, and yeah, that's how it goes. Look at you guys. Yeah, see, it changed. The numbers changed on it drastically. It went from 78 to 80. So that tells me that there is something with the chat stuff. We got well, and I'm hoping to get getting some exercise this week. I think I just saw a Cracker Barrel sign. It's the same sign they had before. Yeah, looking at the documents that have been, especially those emails that Bruce decided he was going to send to a judge ex parte, knowing that that's illegal. At least he should know that that's going to cause problems for him. Damn, that's 2 deer I've seen so far. The other one is a big old buck. I guess it is that type of season where the deer come out, start doing a little hanky-panky. Well, that, and they cut down most of their wildlife area, looking for new grazing grounds. I guarantee you it's not across 75. There's concrete barriers there. Yeah. But yeah, the lovely wife will be probably joining me, like, I don't know, tomorrow or something like that. We'll see. I have to be there for the lift and some of the patching and all that kind of stuff. So she'll be joining me after that gets done, and I left her with one of my reloading doorbells. So she's good and safe. Yeah, you can move out of the way if you want to, or you just stay right there. Crazy people. I love how they get in the faster lanes and drive slower than all the rest of the traffic. Makes no sense. If you're gonna get in a slow lane, get in a slow lane and get slow. Let's see, I could probably pull this up here a little bit closer. You said you just used to feed about 6 until. Well, that's good. Wish there was a way to make the chat larger. Is there a way to do that? Does anybody know? I don't know. Maybe if I hit this, does that make it bigger? Nope. Doesn't do anything. That just makes it difficult to see anything. Yeah, I do have to watch my speed on the interstate because I have a feeling traffic is going to get a little bit crazier on a Sunday, as it sometimes does. But also going to be looking at, love it, love it. So what I should have done is saw if I could go live together and then send Mo an invite. She could have given me a hard time. Or she may be streaming this morning. I don't know. A little bit of a crazy week this week. This is what it's looking like it's going to be. Just getting all that stuff done, plus being able to stream. So probably be covered up with sawdust a couple of days. Okay, sounds good. Back up here again. And I just gotta keep an eye out for the popo. Don't need to be getting the ticket. You'll know if the popo are pulling me over because it'll all of a sudden show. You'll see like blue lights flashing behind me. I don't think I'm gonna get any issues. That's why I don't read the chat whenever I'm driving as much because, well,